Hey, what's happening, guys? Going live again today. We're going to be testing out a new software. It's Mistika VR. It came out, I think, 2 days ago. They got a 30-day kind of thing going on right now. So I was playing around with it this morning for a little bit. I feel like I kind of got like a little grasp of the software for 360-degree stitching. So I feel like I could just jump on and maybe do a quick little live stream, share it with you guys. And just so you know, down in the description, there's a link if you want to download this, as well as the code for the 30-day free trial. So I'm just going to wait a little bit for a few more people to show up, and then just get started. Hopefully the people that actually create 360-degree videos are watching this and haven't tried this yet, so you kind of get an idea of what this software is about. I'm just going to wait another minute or two. Maybe just say what's up to you guys in the comments. Just wait till this stream kind of gets pushed out to everybody. What's everybody up to today? You know what? I'm going to be making this public in the future, so I might as well just get started right now. In case somebody comes and watches this later on. What's up? 360 is fun, but it's a lot of work. I've been using the Aura 4i recently. Good camera. Oh, nice, man. I've been wanting to try that camera out myself, but never got around to it. Would you say it's better than Auto Pano? I can't say that for sure yet. I'm like so pro at Auto Pano that I kind of know the ins and outs and a lot about it. This new Mistika VR is really new to me, and it's just completely different. But you'll get a look at it now. So I'm gonna get started. So we're testing out Mistika VR. And like I said, download is in the description, as well as a free 30-day trial. If you don't use that code, you have to pay 60 euros, so use the damn code. Alright, so let's get started. So I have 6 clips shot from a GoPro Omni last summer, and I'm going to import those into Mistika VR. And just let me know if something's wrong, if you can't hear me, or if you can't see anything on the screen. But yeah, this is the basically the main window, what you're going to be looking at. I'll just quickly kind of go over what each section is, I guess. So if you're familiar with Auto Pano Video Pro, this section would be like your input videos. So this is all your files, your 6 different video clips. Like I said, this is shot on the GoPro Omni. So these are already synchronized, so you don't have to do any synchronization. So over here is where you would go in and change the offset for the, the timing if you didn't have all the 6 footage or 6 different clips fully synchronized. Now, if you're familiar with Auto Pano Video Pro, you got the sync option, so you kind of like bring the cursor to where you want to synchronize, and this is the amount of frames and the sample size. I believe it just kind of, actually I don't know what the sample size is. I was thinking for stitching, but to be honest, I don't know what that is. I haven't even tried it yet. I've only been doing GoPro Omni, so everything's already synchronized, so I haven't tested it. Let me just check the comments real quick. Mistika is very interesting software. Let's go. What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, what's up, guys? All right, so over here on the left, so Mistika VR has a few different presets. So I'm going to right-click, and hopefully you could see that right-click. So I'm right-clicking in here, and then there's a load preset option. I don't know if you could see that. For some reason it's not popping up. I'm sorry, guys. So when I right click there, there's a few options. Add camera, remove camera. I don't know why it's not showing. And then you have a load preset option. Then another window pops up, and Mistika VR has 4 different presets for you. GoPro Cube, which would be like the Omni or other GoPro 360 rig setups. The Jaunt camera, Ozo, and Samsung Gear 360. So I'm going to pick the GoPro Cube. So sorry that you can't see that. That is really annoying. So I added the GoPro Cube, and you can see that it's sort of stitched it together. Not completely correct, but we can work with this. So the reason why it's like this is because their preset had their camera order in a different camera order. So basically my camera 3 is their camera 1, their camera 4 is my camera 6. So we have to go in and manually change everything. So if you want to change the horizon or anything like that, you would hold down the control button and then click in here, the left click, and kind of do it that way. Now I'm still not 100% good at doing this process here, but I'm going to try my best to do this. So what we want to do is just move some of these cameras around. So I'm going to click on this camera and bring it here to the right. And what else do I want to do? And then notice down here on the input cameras, I can rotate the cameras like this. So I'm just going to make that 0. Hopefully you can see that. When I make that 0, I'm going to drag this camera here. It's basically just trying to put the puzzle together. So it looks like this camera needs to be rotated also on a 90-degree angle. And this camera looks like it needs to go down here. Yes. And then I'm also going to not do that. This is the trickiest part for me. No, that's not it either. Let's mess with that. Let's mess with this one last. So I'm going to rotate this one. I'm going to do 90. That's not the correct one, I don't believe. Is it? Okay, let's rotate this one. Sorry guys, this is still new to me, so I'm not sure why it even does this. Okay, that looks right, that looks right. So basically you want to align the top camera here. Negative 180. Pitch, no, not that. Sorry, this is probably the annoyingest part because I don't understand it that well. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Oops. Okay, this might actually be what I want. I might have moved the wrong cameras. And then go in here. I'm sure there's a simpler way to do this. I just seriously doesn't make sense to me. 0, and then also rotate this to not this one. Here. Almost there, guys. I'm almost there. All right. Okay. Now what I want to do is, not do that. I want to do, what? I tested this earlier today to fix up and down, use the roll. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, thank you. The roll. Okay, almost there. Let's go to 0. It has to go some more. Trying to figure out which tree these are. It's most likely, let me do negative 90. Alright, that should be it. God, thank you, Roman. Okay, sweet. So, alright, now it looks good, right? Finally got it. So, what I could do next is probably create my own preset. And then I won't have to mess with that anymore. So, it looks like it's still a little bit off. So, I'm going to go... Okay, actually, you know what? This is not a problem. So, negative 90, right? And then, so what you have here is this position section. So, I'm going to pay attention to the palm trees at the top. When I hit improve alignment, and I'm pretty sure you probably can't see improve alignment, but when you click positions, that comes up, and the palm tree should fix. Yes, they did, sort of, I think. It looks like it kind of did. Not 100%, but it's just about there. So, but you can see it's like fully synchronized. Everything's good. So cool. So obviously these are the different cameras. We're kind of showing you that before. I'm going to skip ahead here to kind of show you why this software is pretty amazing. So there's a section. Hopefully this will show what this software can do off pretty well. Actually, before I do that, you can't see what I'm doing here, but color, I'm going to click match color and it'll blend all the cameras together, kind of like in Auto Panel Video Pro when you do an exposure match. So now the shots are all perfect. The only thing I don't know how to do is, you know, throughout the whole 360 video, the exposure is going to change. So I'm not sure how you do that over the length of the video. I think it just changes it for this one section of the video. So let's skip ahead. We're going to pass these two guys here, and I'm going to zoom in on the stitch so you can see what this looks like here. Okay, so don't know who this guy is, but let me just get to the comments real quick. Okay, cool. Guys are chatting a little bit. So notice this guy here, right? He's going basically right through the stitch here, and he kind of disappears. His face is gone. So here's where this software is pretty sick. So normally what you would have to do is create a mask between the two stitches, and then that will be the way to do that. But okay, let's put it in the middle here where it's got like a weird head. So over at the bottom left here, hopefully you could see this area, you have the options section. And what I'm going to do is feather out this stitch a little bit. So you notice the green bars kind of separate a little more. So I'm going to click, I'm going to go to like 6 right there. And then I'm going to enable use optical flow. And actually we're probably going to go more than 6. It's opening it up so he's no longer you know, weirdly shaped. So let me uncheck use optical flow, and you see how weird that looks. Check optical flow and check that out. It looks pretty sick. Now you could, you know, drag this out. You could drag this out even more and it'll open him up a little bit more, but I found that probably around anywhere between like 6 and 12 is like the sweet spot, because it's not going to look 100% perfect. But now let's just kind of go through the stitch and see what it looks like compared to what it was before. Okay, anyway, yeah, let's go through the stitch. You kind of see what happens. Oh, that looked actually really weird. So 10 might be a little bit too much. Let me close it up a little more. 6. Let me go ahead here. Yeah, that's still really weird. I was testing this before and it didn't do that. Maybe I didn't do 6. Alright. I guess that was a bad example. Just one second, guys, real quick. Okay, I'm back. So this is a little weird. So I haven't run into this issue yet, where where he looks really weird, like it shouldn't have done that. I feel like it shouldn't have done that. It should have been way better, and I'm not sure why. Like, I tested this earlier and it worked perfectly. What I'm gonna do is maybe go to positions and then improve alignment again, and just see what happens. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Maybe I actually did not click align. So let's see what it looks like now. So it's definitely a lot better, right? Look at that. He's like, still a little weird there. Computer's lagging here. His glasses are okay, well, I still don't know everything there is to know about the software, so that's, you know, that's kind of nitpicking it. If you kind of just watch it normally, you kind of just see that it's really not that noticeable. Yeah, I guess it is. And then versus without optical flow is probably better. It looked like it wasn't even that bad without optical flow. $20. Let's see what 20 does. It's kind of the same, but still, it's actually good. Let me see. Let me zoom in. All right, let's check it out. It's actually not too bad. I mean, that would probably work. If you're watching it really fast, you might not even notice that. But another thing to pay attention to is, let's just see that again. It's like his glasses and bottom of his face do something really weird. I'm going to leave it though. But another area here is Diana. So if I bring... All right, real quick. So if I bring... Let me just bring this... let me turn this off. And bring this closed a little bit. Let's see if we notice anything weird on her... so her elbow's a little weird there. So if we enable optical flow, technically that should fix it. And that definitely is a lot better on her elbow. Still a little bit of ghosting going on, but not as much as before. Her wheel is a little weird here, so that optical flow doesn't really do a good job on that wheel. So maybe close it up a little bit. So yeah, that's supposed to be the benefit of this. So you have stuff in the foreground, stuff in the background, and using that optical flow, you can kind of fix certain areas in the stitch so that you have a nice stitch, especially when people are walking around the rig and all that stuff, because there's always like a big challenge. But I really want to learn this a little better so that I can... So I know what the hell I'm doing. I was just playing around with this earlier this morning, not too long, about an hour or two, and I kind of had the basic idea on how to do stuff. Let me just skip ahead here. So I just want to show you another thing. So I'm just going to guess that this is going to happen. So see, the exposure kind of gets weird. So I'm just going to click that camera, and you can, if you go to input camera here, you can actually brighten that up and try to match the exposure. See, like, obviously that's bad. You can match the exposure on each individual camera if you wanted to. What's another thing that I knew? And I don't know if you can see this, but the gamma curve, the reason why I set it to GoPro ProTune flat is because I was shooting with the flat GoPro color. Then there's a bunch of different options here. I haven't really looked into any of those. But I think that's a quick little overview of the software. Let me see if I have another shot that I could use that might be a better example. Yeah, let me try another thing here. I got another shot with the GoPro Omni. Let's see if it shows off the optical flow a little better. Okay, right click, load preset. Gonna do GoPro Cube. Probably got to adjust this again. Yes, so the helicopter's there. This shot should go here, I think. Just not, I gotta figure this out now. That should be that. I think this one has to rotate 180. That looks good. I'm not too sure if you could do that, Roman. It's possible. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Maybe you could. So yeah, let me get this adjusted here. Sorry. Put this here. That's good. That's good. That's not right. Is that here? -90. Okay, I think that looks good. I'm just gonna do color, match color. So now we're all blended. I believe we're gonna be walking from that section. You can see the stitches like screwed up back there. My face is real funny. I'm gonna go to positions and improve alignment. Okay, that looks better. I'm gonna skip ahead in the footage. And we should be walking between these seams here. Skip ahead. Let me go to the point where it looks weird. And then, okay, yeah, what? Let me do position, improve alignment again. Okay, we're still looking pretty good. Diana's head's like forward. So I'm going to do enable optical flow, and then also the stitching is definitely off. Something's off with the stitching. Let me try improve alignment again. See what happens. So I got optical flow on now. I'm not liking it. See what it looks like with it off. Well, I mean, it definitely is an improvement. I mean, yeah, that's totally an improvement, but I feel like that could be fixed in AutoPano Giga if you really wanted to. Just trying to compare this versus, you know, APG and APV. But like I said, excuse me, I don't know everything there is to know about this, so I can't say that this software sucks. I can't say that. I mean, I don't know everything there is to know about it. I just want to do a quick little, you know, show you guys what this thing is about. But it seems like it stitches really well. Just kind of easy click a few things and click a few things there and here, and it kind of just does it for you. Having the option of optical flow is pretty sweet, but I guess you just gotta play around with it a little more and kind of figure out what works and what doesn't work for the type of shots that you want to capture. But I'd say that this looks pretty awesome. This looks like a good stitch. Horizon's a little crooked, but no big deal. Let me see if maybe we walk by the camera again. Okay, so we got this, what's his name again? York. This guy's awesome. That's his helicopter. He took us for a ride in LA. Not bad. That didn't look too bad. Nice. Still a little weird, but I mean, what would it look like without optical flow? Yeah, I mean, this is gonna look a lot better. That's definitely a lot better. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. just a little preview of this software. Like I said, if you guys decide to try it, link is down in the description. Don't pay the 60 euro fee for it for the 30 days. Just use that link that or that little code that I have there. It's a free 30-day trial. Yeah, I mean, it's fast. It's pretty quick, Roman. I like it, but I need to mess around with it a little more. But yeah, unless there's something else you guys want me to try in the software, I honestly, that was the only things that I messed around with. I haven't really tried clicking around, like changing anything. Like there's an optical flow section here. I don't even know what this does. Like, I don't even know. For the best results, yeah, use Nuke and Kara, yeah. Alright, guys, that's it. I guess I don't really know what else to do in the software, so I'm going to bounce out. If you guys, I don't know, should I do a live stream on my vlog channel? Let me know if I should do that. I'll probably do it between 4 and 5. Or should I wait till Diana gets home and do one with Diana? All right. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll do that stream later. I guess I'll probably just wait for Diana to get back, and maybe we'll do one together or something. But all right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later in another stream. Bye.